at page 300, which is question 1. Now, in question 1, solve the following compound inequalities. If you remember, we have and we have or, right? And or, right? So the first one is f minus 6 and f minus 6 is less than 5, and f minus 4 more than or equal what? 2. We say we solve each one alone, then we graph both on the same line number, right? Yeah. So here f less than f plus 6, right? 5 plus 6, and here f more than or equal 2 plus 4. Here f less than 11, and here f more than or equal what? 6. And between them is what? Now, f less than 11 and f is more than or equal what? 6. Now here we search about the intersection or the common area. So let's graph them to know where the solutions are. Here we have 6, not 11. Here we have 11, right? Now f both have at the 5, at the first one here, no line, no equal, right? So we put what at 11? Open circle. But here we have equal, so we put close circle. Now focus, I will use 2 colors for the f less than 11 and the f more than or equal 6 to know where is the exact solutions are. Okay. So here, for example, f more than or equal 6. So I will go to the right for the 6, right? But for the f less than 11, so I will go to the left for the 11, right? Right? So where is the 2 colors? Where are the 2 colors? Where is the common area? The common area is between them, right? Between 6 and what? 11. How we write it? How we write the solution? Look, the red one is only for the f more than or equal 6. The blue one is only for f less than 11. But I want what? And I want both of them. Where is both of them, right? Where are both of them? How we write it? We say the solution is x more than or equal 6 and less than what? 11. Any value between 6 and 11 is what? Solution for both of the inequalities, not for only one of them. Yes. What? Whatever. It's your variable. Done. Next. Question 2. Question 2, same idea. Next. Question 5. Let's do question 5 together. Right. Yes. Which question do you select? Yeah, the question 2. Question 2. We have n plus 2 less than or equal negative 5 and n plus 6 more than or equal what? Negative 6. Solve each one alone and do the same steps, right? At the end, you will determine your solution. Here, n less than or equal negative 5, negative 2, negative 7, right? And here, n more than or equal negative 6, negative 6, negative 12, right? I check. Now, in your number line, put the two numbers. We have negative 12 and what? I put the smaller first, right? Now n is more than, sorry, n is more than or equal what? Negative 12. So here we have a closed circle, and here also we have closed circle. Okay? N more than or equal negative 12. So I will go to the right of the negative 12. N less than or equal negative 7. So I will go to the left of the negative 7, right? So the common area is between the two numbers, right? So what's the solution? The solution is x x more than or equal negative 12 and less than or equal what? Done. Next, question 3, we have or here. We have or, not and we search about the common area, the common part. Got it? Now the or, as I told you first, if your father so asked you to go to the supermarket to bring, for example, chips or chocolate, one of them is enough, right? Chips or chocolate, you know. But if your father asks you to bring chips and chocolate, both, I want both of them. And or one of them is enough. So we can accept any solution, right? This or this. Got it? So the question is 3. We have 3, right? Y minus 1. Y minus 1 more than or equal 7 or not and y plus 3 more than what? Sorry, less than negative 1. Right? Solve each one alone, normal, like the and part. It's okay. So y here more than or equal 8 and here y less than negative 4. What's between the two solutions? So the solutions are y more than or equal 8 or y less than minus 4. If you tell me that the solution is y more than or equal 8, I will accept it. Like chips or chocolate. One of them. If you told me instead the solution is y less than or less than negative 4, I will accept it. Both solutions are acceptable. Got it? So here I will graph them. I will graph them. Here negative 4 with open circle and here 8 with y more than or equal 8, y less than negative 4. Done. So the solution is y more than or equal 8 or y less than negative 4. Both are acceptable. Not the common. The common where is the and. Done. Next question 4. Also or same idea. Next question 5. What's the style of the question 5? Or and? It is and. It is what? And let's read it. How we read the question in question 5. 3p plus 7 more than negative 5 and less than or equal what? 22. Right? This is and part. Now let's read it. Oh, sorry, let's solve it. Question 5, right? Now question 4, same idea with 3, right? Same idea. So in question 5, we have a 3p plus 7. Here more than negative 5 and here less than or equal 22. صح؟ فأنا yes, yes. Now solve them normally. I want the value of t, so I need to get rid of 7 and the 3. The connected number, we call it, and the coefficient. So here minus 7 in the 3 side. Now what we have? Plus 7 minus 7 gone to the 3p more than -5, -7, -12, less than or equal 22 minus 7, 15, right? Divide in 3, not both sides here. How many sides we have? 3 sides. Divide in 3 here, in 3, divide in 3, and divide in 3. So here t more than -4, less than or equal 5, right? Now we graph them. This is -4, this is 5, close, open, no equal and equal, right? And p is between them. P is more than -4 and less than mean 5. صح? More than -4 and less than mean 5. So what's the solution or the graphing is between them? Done? Next. Question 6, same idea. Next. Question 9. We have all but 2 steps. Let's do it. Question 9. Question 9, we have minus y plus 5 minus 9, sorry, minus y, sorry, minus y plus 5. Question 9 احنا minus y plus 5 more than or equal 9 or 3y plus 4 less than -5. I'll go to this question. Is it correct? Yes. Solve each part alone, normal. Here minus y more than or equal 9 minus 5, right? Means minus y more than or equal 4, but I want y, I don't want minus y, right? Look at the board, focus. Divide both sides by what? -1, remember? And if you divide by negative, we switch the inequality. Simple. So y will be what? Less than or equal what? Less than or equal -4. Don't forget to switch the inequality as simple. Because we divided both by negative. Yeah. Here 3y less than -5, -4. 3y less than -9. Divide by 3 both sides. Y less than what? -3. Or, not and, or each, anyone is acceptable to you. You understand? You understand? Yeah. Now, if you graph it, this is -4 and -3. Not -3 then -4. Why? We started with the smaller number down. Okay? Now y is less than -4 and we try to use pencil and pen. Okay? Yeah. Y less than or equal -4. So we have a closed circle in -4. Closed circle in -4. Yeah. Yes. Y less than or equal -4 and y more than means -3. Either this or this is a solution. Done? Else? Huh? Question 10. It is and idea else. 13. It is okay. Let's do question 13. Question 13. What we have in question 13? 10m minus 7. 10m minus 7 more than, less than, less than what? 17m, right? Or, well, and, or 17m, or negative 6m more than 36. This one easy, just divide, right? Negative 6m more than 36, divide on negative 6 both sides, m will be less than negative 6, right? صح? We divide on negative, switch the inequality. But here we have variable in here and variable in here. I need to shift the variable 17m to be on the same side, right? And the negative 7 on the other side. Don't forget to switch the sign, not the inequality. Okay? So here 10m minus 17m less than positive 7. صح? 10 minus 17 minus 7m less than 7. Divide and minus 7 both sides. Divide and minus 7 both sides. So m will be more than negative 1. صح? Now we graph or and هذه or. So either this or this, just graph it in number line. Else, huh? 15, same idea but with and. Else 17 part A is x plus, it can be the inequality we need to part A, x plus 8 less than 20, or my x plus 8 less than 20, or x plus 8 more than 35. If you read the question, let's read the question as Syria. Run this down, all standalone signs must be exactly 8 feet high. Okay? حكيت. Sorry. Watch the video again. Exactly 8 feet high when mounted atop a pool. The combined height of the sign and the pool must be less than 20 or greater than means 35. صح. طيب ال8 اللي هي الساين مين ضل؟ البول. They are combined with each other. So we call the pool x. So it will be combined means addition. X plus 8 should be less than 20 or x plus 8 more than 35. And in part B, solve the inequalities and go on. Else 18, we have part A, 365x more than or equal 70. This number 770,000 and less than or equal 1,006,000. In part C, you solve it. Done. Else done. Now, in your weekly plan, we are on lesson 6 for solving absolute value inequalities. Absolute value inequalities. Okay? Go there, please. Yes, ya Khaled.
Mr. Can you repeat the inequality of question 18 because I
Watch
didn't
the
hear you?
video again. Else. Thank you. Okay, guys, we are on page 367, absolute value inequalities. We are in module 6, lesson 4, absolute value inequalities. Page 367, and today we are on 16 January. Now we took absolute value equations, remember? Let's remember them together. Absolute value equation, for example, to solve absolute value 2x minus 6 equal equation of inequality equals 8. Remember, we have two-sided solution. One is positive and one is negative. We say 2x minus 6 can be negative 8 or 2x minus 6 can be 8 or 2x minus 6 can be negative 8. Check, and we solve each one. Here x will be 7, check divide, and here x will be negative 8, positive 6, negative 2, negative 1, right? So if we have absolute value equation, we took that before, but today we have absolute value what? Inequalities, either less than or more than. Done? Yeah. Now I will write for you rules. I want you to write these rules, formulas, and to use them. They are very important, so focus please. Are you with me? Yes. Case 1. Case 1. If we have absolute value of A less than 3, less than a number, I will call it n. Done? خلاص? If we have this case, if absolute value of a linear expression less than n, how we deal with this? We say A A less than n and more than negative n. Done? Write this formula for you. If absolute value of A less than n or equal, by the way, means if you have equal up, you will have equal down in the two sides. Done? So this is type of and. Done? So if you have absolute value less than a number, then what's inside the absolute value should be more than the negative and less than the positive. More than the negative and less than the positive. For example, example 1. Example 1. In example 1, we have solved the inequality absolute value of n plus 5 more than, sorry, less than 3, right? Look at the board, please. Don't try, don't copy, don't try, don't do anything. Just look at the board. Now look at the case 1, absolute value of A less than n, right? What's A in the example? N plus 5. What's n in the example? 3. And we have less than, so it is applied in case 1. Got it? Done? Now apply the case. If you have absolute value less than a number, then what's inside the absolute value more than the negative and less than the positive, right? Of n. So here what we say, n plus 5, n plus 5 more than negative 3 and less than what? 3. I'm applying the case only. Now this turns to the previous lesson. صح؟ قبل شوي كنا نحل فيه. Now solve it normally. I will subtract 5 on the 3 sides to solve them. So here is still what? N more than negative 8 less than negative 2. This is the solution. Can we graph it? Yes. So m more than negative 8 and m less than what? Negative 2. M less than negative 2 and more than negative 2. Now we can solve them. We can graph it normal. This is what? Negative 8 and this is negative 2. M between them. But this is the solution here. Someone open circles on both sides. Now let's check our solution. Let's what? Check our solution. To check the solution, select random numbers on the 3 paths in the number line. Okay? For example, I will select here a number, and here a number, and here a number. Select number here first. Let's say 1. And here between negative 2 and negative 8, negative 3. So, and here negative 9. Put the 1 and the negative 9 should be not solution, right? But the negative 3 should be what? Solution. Let's take the 1 here. 1 plus 5 here. 1 plus 1. 1 plus 5. 6. Absolute value of 6. 6. Is 6 less than 3? No. So this one is not solution, right? But negative 9. Absolute value of negative 9 plus 5. How much negative 9 plus 5? Negative 4. Absolute value of negative 4. Positive 4. Is positive 4 less than 3? Also no. So here no, here no. Put negative 3 now. Negative 3 plus 5. Positive 2. Absolute value is 2. Is 2 less than 3? Yes. But so if you have absolute value less than a number, focus. If you have absolute value less than a number, you take what's inside it, more than, less than, negative, and positive that number. Done? Done? Now let's go to the check. After this example, طبعا on the next page, they graph it. طبعا how the book solve it. I will go back to the example, please. Go back to the example in your book. Go back to the example. They make it 2 cases, case 1 and case 2. What they say, طبعا انت حر, you can use any way you want. They said m plus 5 more than negative 3 and حالها m plus 5 less than 3. حل هذا وحل هذا. See case 1, case 2. But at the end, the solutions are m is between negative 2 and negative 8. It's the same. Done? But use the way of the board is easier and shorter for you. Done? Done. Stop. Now let's go to the check. Let's do the check together. Let's do the check together. I'll give you a chance to write. Don't worry. I will go back to example 1. So just focus with me on the check, then we'll go back. Check. Which page? Which page? Huh? 368 at the top, I think. Up. Yeah. Solve solve absolute value of 6n plus 12 less than 12. صح؟ 9 to huh? Yeah. Now go back to the case. Be sure that is this case similar or no? Our case was what? Absolute value less than a number, right? Go there. Absolute value less than a number. So it's okay, I can apply it. In the case or in the rule or in the formula which we wrote here, absolute value less than, take what's inside and between the negative and the positive number, right? Go and apply here. 6n plus 12 more than less than negative 12 and there what? Positive. Done? Done? Now solve it. Solve it. Negative 2, negative 2, negative 2. Hey, 12. ضوء يعكس عليه. Now, غلطش أنا. وين؟ هاي 12 isn't. تجنني. امشي الايديا. Yeah. 6n here, the negative 12 gone. 6n still, right? Less than 12 minus 12, 0. Check. And here, negative 24. Now divide it at 3 sides on 1 by 6. So here we have 6n less than 0 more than negative 24. Divide on 6, divide on 6, divide on 6. M will be less than 0, less than negative, more than negative 4. صح? So m is more than negative 4 and m also less than means 0. You can graph it on the number line. Here negative 4, here 0, and m is between them. طبعا open circle in both. If you have here equal, 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 and here will be what? Close circle, same idea. Done? Check your solution mentally. Check your solution mentally. Now here choose a number 1. Put 1 here. 6 by 1, 6. Plus 12, 18. Absolute value of 18, 18. Is 18 less than 12? No. Choose a number here. Less than negative 4. Here. Negative 6. 6 by negative 6. Negative 36. Plus 12. Negative 24. Absolute value of negative 24. 24 positive. Is it less than 12? Come on, no. So here not solution and here not solution. Choose a number here. Negative 1. صح? 1. Negative 1. 1 is more than 0 here. غريب. Negative 1. 6 by negative 1, negative 6 plus 12, positive 6. Absolute value of positive 6, positive 6. Is 6 less than 12? Do you understand this case? So if you have absolute value of linear expression less than positive number, just put them between the positive and the negative, then solve it. It is and side. It is what? And side. Okay? Now take a look to example 2. See example 2. Example 2. Solve absolute value of n minus 1 less than mean negative 5, right? Let's look what the book wrote. Because absolute value of n minus 1 is an absolute value expression, it cannot be negative. Absolute value can be negative. Remember in the equations we say if absolute value equals negative, then there is no real solutions. Remember? Here same idea. They said so it is not possible for absolute value of n minus 1 to be less than negative 5. Therefore, there is no solution. Means if you go back to our idea here, this n should be what? Non-negative. Should be ما بصيرش تكون negative. النيجاتيف absolute value ما بصيرش no solution. Done? Done? Good. طيب. You want to copy? Guys in the online, any questions? Guys in the online, any questions? Yes, Yusuf.
Mr. In the case, like it's optional to use anyone.
What?
In the cases, we have two cases. It's optional to use any case.
Where we have to take case one, you mister. Today we take absolute value less than a number. But where is the case two? We didn't take case two. انت حر. You can use the way of the book. You can use this way. It's up to you. Today we
That
took
was
only one case. Yes, yeah, mister.
okay. Thank you, Mr.
Today we only take this rule only. ما خدناش غير هذه احنا. Right? لا خدنا
Yes.
غيرها؟ لا. Today
I
we
meant
took.
to.
Today we took if absolute value less than a number, then the what's inside it is more than the negative less than the positive. Only. ما خدناش غير شيء. Done?
Done.
You have this, solve it like this. Is this clear? Your homework
Yes.
for today is now still case 2. What's case 2? If the absolute value مالها more than A, not less than A. Today ما خدناش إلا less than. Tomorrow شو حناخد؟ more than. لا تخربط. يلا. So solve for me in your homework. 1, 2, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 5 and 6. All of them are absolute value less than. صح? Tomorrow we'll take absolute value more than. Okay, thank you so much. That's all for today.